Before this hearing begins, I'd like to thank humans for proving that the smartest species can also be the most destructive root by root.
Because future furniture fits better on a business report.
Arborella, thank you for allowing the Dragon Council to hold today's hearing in your forest.
You're welcome. Leaving my office would have required uprooting several centuries of paperwork, root by root.
This hearing will determine the damage done to this ecosystem and those responsible.
I've always wondered, what does a healthy forest actually sound like?
Birds singing, insects buzzing, leaves dancing. Not chainsaws arguing with gravity, root by root.
Humans heard nature's orchestra and thought, you know what this needs? Construction noise.
When did you first realize your forest was truly changing?
When more trees disappeared, root by root, every year the new birds arrived.
My observations confirm shrinking habitats and disappearing wildlife across multiple regions.
Environmental records show that habitat destruction remains one of the leading causes of biodiversity loss.
Humans really looked at paradise and said, let's add a motorway.
Sarcasm aside, remain focused on the evidence.
Your Honor, today's evidence keeps writing my jokes for me.
Arborella, what happens to the animals when their homes disappear?
Some flee, some starve, and some simply never find another home.
Why don't they just move deeper into the forest?
Because eventually, there isn't a deeper forest left, root by root.
It's difficult to relocate when your new address becomes coming soon luxury apartments.
That must affect every living creature around you.
Root by root, even the smallest insects disappear. And when they vanish, everything above them begins to fall.
Forest ecosystems function as connected networks. Losing one species often affects dozens more.
Most extinctions happen quietly. People usually notice only when it's already too late. Humans don't notice missing bees, but remove Wi-Fi for 5 minutes and suddenly civilization collapses.
Witness describe the condition of your rivers.
Root by root, the water runs warmer, shallower, and carries more human rubbish than fish.
Even rivers are collecting plastic now?
They collect whatever humans fail to clean.
Rivers wanted trout. Humanity delivered shopping bags.
Despite everything, do you still have hope?
Hope grows the same way forests do. One seed at a time, root by root.
So restoration is still possible.
Yes, but planting one tree, root by root, while cutting down 1,000 is mathematics, not conservation.
Successful restoration requires protecting existing forests as well as planting new ones.
An important distinction the court will remember.
The greatest damage is not always what humans cut, but what they slowly forget. Funny how people hug trees for Instagram, then print 600 selfies afterwards.
The Council has heard enough to continue this investigation.
Then ask your hardest questions, because my roots have been holding the answers longer than humanity has existed.
Arborella, in your opinion, what is the greatest threat facing forests today?
Humans don't just cut forests, root by root. They keep forgetting they need them.
It's impressive. Imagine deleting your own lungs and calling it economic growth.
Besides logging, what else is harming the forest?
Pollution poisons our rivers, our soil, and the creatures that depend on them, root by root.
Plastic pollution affects countless land and freshwater species through entanglement and ingestion.
So even animals that never leave the forest suffer from rubbish?
Yes, Your litter travels farther than your kindness, root by root.
Humans invented the bin, then acted surprised when the forest wasn't one.
Have you noticed changes in the weather over the years?
Summers grow hotter, droughts last longer, and young trees struggle to survive, root by root.
My observations confirm increasing environmental stress across multiple ecosystems. Humans really treated the planet like it had unlimited free updates.
Witness, how do wildfires affect your people?
Fire is natural, but many now burn faster, root by root, hotter and longer, because of human actions and changing climates.
An important distinction. Nature creates fire. Negligence creates disasters.
Can forests recover from this damage?
They can, root by root. If humans learn that protecting old forests is just as important as planting new ones.
A mature forest stores more carbon and supports far more wildlife than a newly planted one.
Translation: planting one selfie tree doesn't erase bulldozing an entire forest.
If you could speak to every human on Earth, what would you tell them?
Stop seeing forests as empty land waiting for a purpose. We already have one, root by root.
Every creature here depends on you, doesn't it?
Even those you've never noticed depend on roots you'll never see.
The smallest losses often become the biggest consequences. Humans always ask, what did the forest ever do for us? Apart from oxygen, water, food, medicine, tiny details.
The evidence presented today leaves little room for dispute.
This council finds humanity responsible for widespread damage through greed, neglect, and short-sighted decisions.
But this hearing is not about revenge. It's about choosing a better future.
Every forest standing today is another chance to make the right choice, root by root.
Conservation, restoration, and sustainable management can reverse many environmental losses.
Amazing. We finally found a problem humans can't solve by updating an app.
So every person can actually help?
Every tree planted, every habitat protected, and every careless decision avoided matters, root by root.
Then hope isn't lost after all.
Hope survives only when action follows it. Here's a revolutionary idea. Leave the forest looking better than when you arrived. I know, it's a shocking concept.
This hearing is concluded. Let today's testimony serve as both evidence and warning.
The Dragon Council stands for every voice that cannot speak for itself.
Remember, the day the last forest falls won't be nature's greatest tragedy. It'll be humanity's root by root.